This is the equation I'm working on right now. It's pi 3.141592653558. Okay, this is pi 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. There's 24 on a row. 1 day, 2 days, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. That's the way I'll look at it. 216 numbers. Now I'm already seeing associations. 1, 4, 1, this is where we begin. 1 and 4 is 5. 1 and 5 is 6. 14 and 15 is 29. 5 and 6, 92. So what we're going to do right now is I'm associating 1, 4, and 7 together, groups. 1, 4, and 7, 7, 4, 4, 8, 15, 16, 17, 21 on the first. Row number 2, I'm breaking this apart in pieces and parts. I'm going to do them as they go. Row number 2, 7, 1 and 4, 12, 7 and 1, 20, 27, 28. Cycle of the moon, 21, 28, 49. The cube, cycle of the moon, 2 and 8. Venus, Neptune, it's the heart of everything. 28. So we have 21 in row 1, and we have
28. Now, where is the actual middle row? We're not going to, the middle row actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the middle row right here. This is the row I'm looking for right here in this, because this is the beginning of the first 9. Okay, I can't look forever. I'm assuming, okay, that this area over here is only 1 part or 1/4 of the other parts before they all link up again together, right? Like a ball that's spinning. So what we're going to do over here in row number 3, we're going for 1, 4, 7. 7 and 4 is 11. 4 and 4 is 8 is 19. Artificial intelligence. Plus 8. Okay, it's 27 and 431. Altered current. We got row number 4. We get 4, 8, 9, 10, 17, 24. The day of man, 55. And I just want to show you 342 comes together at the 7th gate. 258, DC freedom, cycle of the moon, communication off of Neptune. When we have 0 over here, I'm going to assume between 2 and 6, okay, is 5. So we can put a 5 here, but I don't like to put a 5 there. Every time there's a 0, okay, I'm assuming that it's an incoming between these two. Okay, they're always valued at 6. So take 6 and 2 becomes 8. This becomes 5. The average becomes 4 in this area. 6 plus 2 is 8, and 8 is 16. It is 7, but the average becomes 4 because it's 2 systems, and it's less the party. Remember, we need a minimum. Before we can make judgment, we need 3. We need 3. We need the 2 opposites and then the judgment. So we need 3. Always 3. No less than 3. We have the left side, the right side, and then the side of judgment, the balance, okay? So in this row over here, right, this row over here, we had 4, 8, 9, 10, 17. This is the gateway. 7 and 2 come together right over here. Now, we have to understand also that I'm going to tell you the next move. I'm going to go to the next one. 5, row 1, 2, 3, 4, row 5, 5, 6, 6, and 11 is 17. That 17 is the gateway, the beginning of Mars. That was this one over here, okay? Now, the difference with all of these, we have to understand before I go any further is 1 is red, 4 is black, 7 is red. So if we break them up, the odd numbers are going to be red, the even numbers are black. 1, 2, 7 equals to 9. 1 and 7 are both part of the gateway. 3, 1, 3 gateway. 2 and 2 is the outside corners. 4. 2 times 2, 1, 2, 7 is 9, 9. The first one was 21, now it's 9 and 12. Creating the letter L and I, or the bed of oysters, because L and I, ill, that's what it stands for in my language, okay? It creates a total of 21, which is the cube, right? Like the pearl in the oyster. So the other one would have to be 4, 8, 12. The second row in which we said there was 28, okay? They're all black, except for 5. Whoop, look at that. I made a mistake already, okay? I see my mistake. I didn't get this one over here. Sometimes I miss them, so now I'm going to have to oh, that was for blue, so it didn't matter. We're on red right now. Okay, we're on red right now. Let me just move this over here. We're on red right now. So this row over here was 7, 8, 9, and 7 is 16, and 8 is 26. Did I get that right? 7, 8, 9, 16, 17, 24. Okay, 24, and 4 is black. Only 4 is black. So we only get 24 and 4 is black. I mean, yeah, 4 is black. Now, when we get to the next level, 7, 7, 14, okay, 15, we have 15. Okay, I'm trying to write this down on another paper. So for you, you think I just, just continuing on to video, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 38 seconds, I stopped this video. Okay, take a look. And it must be an hour now later before I went through a whole bunch of stuff. Right, got some of those. Anyways, a whole bunch of stuff to talk about these rows, row 1 and 2. I'm only going to do row 1 and 2. Remember, 1, 1, okay, red or odd. 1, 1, 9, 9, black 4, black 4, black 4. Although it's in the red house, it's a black 4. So now when we get down over here, okay, I have 4, 4, 4 for 12, 1, 1, 7, 8, 9, okay, 1, 7, 1. If you add up 1 to 18, it equals to 171. 8 and 7 will create Mars. When you use this to the 27, 27, 27, 27 complete alphabet, okay, the complete alphabet is 72 missing and 9, 81 value, okay? 2 times 7 is 14 and 9, 23. Win big red, DNA. Where is it? Inside the moons of Venus and the sun. 9 times 9, 7 times 9, 9 times 6. 7, 9, 6. No, 8. 7, 9, 6. 7 times 6, 42. 9, let me, 7, 9, 6. 7 times 9 times 6. 378. Okay. 378 divided by 3 will give me 126. Okay. 126, 162, 216, 1, 2, and 6. Creation. The minimum is 1, 2. Okay. And then 6, the reverse of it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Backwards. 3 and 3. The sun equals to 9. This one equals to 9. This one equals to 9. Between the sun and the moons of Jupiter, it equals to love. Love of Venus. One is the center of all. 1 is the center of all. 1 and all. What is all around 1? 1 and all. The moat. The moat. M-O-A-T. Where the crocodiles are, because we're ringing it in. Hello, crocodile. Ring me in inside the water, the vibration. This world is full of water, my friends. The alternate salts in our body. Do we really need those salts? Can we change them? So when we get down to this one over here, the reverse of the 4, okay, is 23, 23, 23, 69. 69, 12, 81. Now we're going to bring the 2 together. We get 21 when it's added. That is the cube. We get minus is 0, 3. So we now know the 3 ball connects to the 11 ball. See, 2, automatically, once you get 2, you automatically know. Here's your 1, right? You automatically know you connected this part here, and you connected this part here. There is no more center cube. This place and this place do not get the same numbers. So this one, let's mark it 8. 8 and 1. Let's mark this one 4 and 4. 818, 4, 0, 4, 4, 414, or 808. Because then you would be going both ways. You can overlap this way too and this way too, but only this way and this way one at a time. Together, when you bring them together, they'll create your cube. 818, 404. From 3 to 5 to 7. This is how they get those numbers. 357, 951. Don't forget, if it was turning around this way, as a shell and going down, multiple levels, you get down to multiple levels, and a space would be an opening. Here is the beginning hole, and then all of a sudden a bigger opening, and extended height, width, weight, whatever you want to put in there. Anyways, we're going to run down this. This one is 69, okay, from this. This one difference, okay, was 72. The difference is also 3, okay. 6 times 9 is 54, the sun. 9 times 9 is 81. This is 1 level inside. Okay, this is your clock. Creates the moon. This is your row number 2. And now, don't forget, we're talking about pi. What pi is talking in the first 2 rows. Okay, because I'm assuming this 3.1, right? That 3.1 is coming right from, see one of these cubes? There's a cube up here and a cube down here around this one cube, right? This is what ends up to be the area space. Whoop. This ends up to be what is the greatest area space. This design. The greatest area space, because we have to go all around this. We have to go all around this. It's almost like showing you how do I go around? Well, it's the Z and the N. Z and N. I receive 3 and 7, right? I know I'm connecting 3 and 7. I know I'm connecting 1 and 9. Okay, and this is my shape. Then I have to put the backwards Z and the backwards N. Where do we find these letters in the world? Okay, you want to put them together, it says 52. You want to put it above each other, it's 52 above each other. 52, 525. And now what we have to do is we have to connect the dots in the center. right? And then we have to just connect and we have to see exactly where we are. Now, the strand of this one is it is in a single square. I don't like, this is a single square and what you can do, and then there's the complete 4 squares of what you can do, and then the single square, that what actually happens to this single square is it gets enveloped by 8. This one stays to 4, this one automatically goes to 8, so you can understand the two worlds. And in one of these, right, when you break it down again, okay, when you break it down again, it creates the 88, 8, 88, 8, 808. The reason why it's 808 is because when you create two numbers together, okay, it completes the circle. Otherwise, you have height. Take a look at the single letter, right? Take a look at the 3 letters. But look what happens when I made 2 letters. Didn't that circle come out to 360 degrees? A perfect circle, is that what we're talking? What is a perfect circle? Right, a perfect circle is any number that goes completely around perfectly. 360 degrees is 303 equal markings, okay? This one seems to have, well, this is not done so well, but this one seems to have more equal markings than anything else. So now we're going to go to row number 2. In row number 1, there were 3. Okay, 3 equals to 81, 3 equals to 81. Okay, there's 81, 81, 162. In this row also, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There were 6 area numbers. Okay, although there was only 1 in the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 7. There were a total of 7. The first one, okay, in this area, okay, came out to, first of all, 7 number area equals 162. Let me see if that's right. 6 number area. 6 number area plus 1. This is a 6 number area plus 1. Row number 2 is 6 areas plus 1. Row number 1 is 3. Row number 1 is 3 and 3. 3 red, 3 black. 4, 4 and 4. Red is 1, 1, 7, 1, 1, 1, 7, 7, 1, 4, 1, 7, 7, 1. Okay, there's only 1, 4 over here. I put them together anyways. Okay, here's a combination, 2, 8, 8, 4 in black. We're not going to talk about that equation right now. So we come down here, we get a total of 162 on the top side. On the bottom side, we only have a total of 27. Once the total is 189. Does that fit in Fibonacci? Okay, 9 and 8 is the high sky, right? The high sky. There's a song that fits this. So 189. Now we take 27 from 162. It gives me the high sky with the ace, A, C, and E. The spirit in creation, okay, is through Earth and Jupiter, creating the Mars. 3 times 5, 15, plus 3 and 8, creating the Neptune. Okay, the plug. Neptune. Now we come down to row number 2. We end up with 71717. The total is 24 the day. In black, we get 4. The day of Delta, Dalit. We add it. We get the cycle. Okay, we get the cycle of the moon. Okay, and over here we get minus the 20. We end up with 14. We get the transition where all the ships meet. Let's say where all the ships meet. This will turn into 26. When this turns into 26, look what happens. It becomes 2 times 6, 12. 2 plus 6, 8 equals back to 20, and it just continues over and over again. Over and over. 2 and 6, 8. Okay? This becomes 3. This becomes 8. I call this the church. Because it's 0, 8. Add 6 becomes 5. It then becomes 3 and 5. Electric company. Cycle goes around and around. In this side, electric company, okay, this one becomes 26. 28 turns into 26. They both turn into each other. But this one turns into each other through the 10 star. Okay? Transfer of 5 and 5 or 6 and 4. Because once you have 6 and 4, you have the waistline. Right? 5 and 5 you go through, and then you have the waistline. So what we're going to do over here is we're going to crisscross. When we crisscross, I get 24. I get 8 and 16, 24. Right? The night and the day. The crisscross, the night and the day, 16. This part showed me the moon. The half-life of the moon, 6 and 6. Okay? Connecting worlds. 10 and 6, 26. This one is 20. The total is 46. Okay? Representation of Zion, 0, and Israel altogether. When I take it this way, it's 22. 22 and 24 is 26. Minus it and add it becomes 22. Minus it becomes 2 or 26. This is the split of 23 creation of Grover Cleveland. The two sides of Grover Cleveland. Okay, whatever they fit. This one will create the half-life, and this one will create the 8 heaven. If it creates the half-life of the 8 heaven, okay, we need 2 8 heavens to create the 16 day. 22 and 22 is 44. 44 for life. At the same time, now we're going to take the 27 world. The two of them are all equaling to 27. The total is 138, 24. When I minus it, it's 114. The IT system of the sun, the DNA, DNA. 5 and 4, any DNA, any angel. Any angel, the 0 angel, the split. Because there's a 0 right where the N is. In order for the N to pivot, okay, or the Z to pivot, we need a 0 in between right over here. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4, okay, says it pivots inside the sun. Or the sun is what pivots. And that's that 0, transferring again. The sun and the moon, the sun and the moon. This becomes 6. This becomes 3. This becomes 6. Sun and the moon creation from the circumflex coming out of Jupiter. 162 minus 138, which is the total count, okay, of 162 of all these, minus the top part will equal to the bottom part, 24. 24 and 28, okay? Now what we do is 28 over here. We had 28 over here. 24, let me just see something. Yes, minus and plus, okay? Minus and plus. If I minus the 4, I have 20. If I add the 4, I have 28. The total becomes 48, and it now creates the sun of Pluto, Mars, and Neptune. It now also creates the heaven and earth. The 28 creates the 1 cycle gram or measurement, or 4 times 7, okay, equaling to the 28, or 8 times 3.5. Electric company, Jupiter and Earth. The joint is all in the D's. All D's are D's. Double D, double D, double D, 2, 4, 6, 8, double D's, 8, 8, 8, 8. We don't need the bottom 8. The stand. The stand. The piece that automatically starts, right? There's one piece we do not need when we start, because the piece is what's being brought into the game. It's an empty space for something to pass. Okay, so now we can just do it. If you want, we can just do it any way you want, you know? And then you take your legs and bring them down. Everything is built together. So this is the first 2 parts of pi. I'm not finished yet. Okay, I left out 3, I left out 9, but all these numbers are going to change. I'm going to make every single one of these numbers look like a 3, 6, or 9 after. And then when they look like 3, 6, and 9, we're going to have to turn them into different colors. Because once I multiply 3 times 4 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3, all 3 of these become 3, and they all become red, and the whole board is red. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. This is pi, phi, and any other circumstance you want. I will break it down, find an equation. I will create that equation to work for the numbers so that all the numbers work the same, so we can bring them down to numbers and numerology inside Gematria, Kabbalah, Chaldean, whatever numerological count you want to do. Teach me how to do it, and I'll do it your way. Thank you for watching. 2016. This video is done for now.